All right, hi. Hello, and welcome to Shark Stream. It's me. It's Gage. Hello, OniLink Plus. Welcome back. To go ahead and get today's stream started off, I just want to go ahead and start by mentioning eagle-eyed viewers may notice that the donation link just below the stream has currently been replaced by something that isn't my usual donation link. So, currently running from the 21st to the 28th is a what was called for was a global strike in support of Gaza, in support of Palestinians who, you know, if you've been paying attention to the news cycle, you don't need me to tell you exactly what they've been going through. It's horrific. Now, unfortunately, I found out about this a little too late for me to be able to make any particular kind of, like, plans for what I was going to do this week, whether it was going to be, like, calling off all of my streams, or if it was going to be doing, like, a proper fundraiser. This was pretty, and I don't mean this as any sort of, like, criticism or anything, it was pretty, sudden, this call, which, you know, given the circumstances is understandable. And given that I didn't really have the time to set anything up myself, what I've gone ahead and done is I've got Nightbot going with a donate link. You can type !donate to get that. Or you can click the link just below the stream in order to donate to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. I'm going to just kind of, like, basically discourage any sort of, like, donating to me myself for this week of streams. Realistically speaking, I'm doing fine right now. Like, I know, like, you know, between, like, you know, medical bills and moving funds and everything just for, like, the last, like, half a year or so, it's kind of been touch and go for me, but thankfully we've gotten to a point where it's not quite as important for us. So, you know, if you're in a donating mood, I would recommend doing so to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund, as opposed to sending it, you know, my way. Or if you're not able to donate, just kind of spreading the word about that. This is the absolute least I can do, since I wasn't able to kind of, like, change around my own schedule to be able to properly participate in the strike. But I wanted to go ahead and just kind of, like, mention that, just sort of, like, right out the gate. That's something that's going to be going not just for today, but for tomorrow's stream, Friday's stream, and Saturday's stream. So anything that you can give, please go ahead and donate it, either by using the link just below the stream, typing !donate in chat, or just waiting for Nightbot to pop up. Nightbot should pop up at some point. I think I have it set on, like, a 20-minute timer, so it'll pop up over the course of the stream. But yeah, so that's news I wanted to go ahead and get out just right away. Other news, in world of gaming, wouldn't you know it, more layoffs. Riot Games, the folks between they're between League of Legends? Between League of Legends and what? Behind League of Legends. Just laid off about 530 people. And just announced it with the most, like, honestly kind of disgustingly saccharine, like, oh, we wish we didn't have to do this, but I know it's not what you guys want to hear. We promise it's not for shareholders. We promise you guys. And then just, like, the CEO putting out a statement with just, like, come on. We've seen this song and dance so many fucking times at this point that it's like, it's not even, like, who are you kidding? Like, genuinely, who are you fucking trying to fool? Honestly. Like, look, if what you're trying to do is you're trying to, like, you know, appease your player base, I guarantee you that all of the people who would, like, sympathize with you don't need this. Like, they already don't give a shit about the human element of game making. Everyone who would be mad is still going to be mad because they see through your PR bullshit. Like, it's insane, honestly. It's just like, what are you trying to... Who is this for? And I mean, like, you know who it's for. It's for the people who would defend them anyway, regardless of whether they put out a statement or not, to be like, no, look, they're really sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm eating popcorn. Give ammo for their sports. Exactly. Like, it's absurd. What else is going on? Pal World discourse just gets worse and worse. Like, it's getting a little embarrassing at the moment. Not for the people that don't like Pal World. Generally, all the reasons to not like it are completely sound reasons. The people who are defending it are getting a little bit more unhinged with their defense. Where it's just like, I don't give a shit if it's like a big company. I give a shit because, like, if they're stealing from a big company, what do you think they're going to do for people that don't have, like, an army of lawyers behind them? Anybody who's brazen enough to fucking steal shit from Nintendo isn't going to give a second thought about stealing from somebody who isn't fucking Nintendo. And now you've got streamers who will not be named out loud. But if you have been in, like, the circles of this particular discourse, you know who it is. Who are just, like, outright going, hey, fuck artists. Who cares about artists? All that anyone should care about are the consumers. And it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck do you think makes these games? Honestly. And it's wild because it's definitely somebody that I've seen people just, like, sharing clips of and being like, oh, look at this great moment from his stream. And it's just like, hey, isn't this the guy who's just, like, reportedly supposed to be, like, super fucking toxic? Did we forget about that? Anyways, I can't talk about that anymore because that's veering into Final Fantasy XIV territory, just to give you another hint as to who I'm talking about. And of course, we only talk about Final Fantasy XIV stuff on Final Fantasy XIV streams. And today is a NieR stream. We're starting Route C. Now, you may be asking, Gage, I understand doing Route C for NieR Replicant because it actually has differences in it, but why are you doing Route C for NieR Gestalt, where there's no notable differences? To which I say, I might as well. I did all of Route C for Replicant. Also, consider I really like this game. Like, a lot. Why would I not take an excuse? Like, look, just be glad I'm not going to, like, pull the excuse to replay Route D, because there technically isn't a Route D. I'm gonna do exactly what I did last time, although with a small twist that I'm going to need to test before I actually do it. But yeah. So, where the fuck is my Xbox controller? There it is. I've been playing the Phoenix Wright trilogy all day. Because I recently watched, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a recommendation out here for a YouTube channel. Nesmi VA. Oh, hold on, I just unmuted the TV. There we go. Nesmi VA did a series of really, really good video essays on the Phoenix Wright trilogy that I would highly recommend checking it out. And it got me itching for it. Also, the fact that the Apollo Justice trilogy is coming out. We're gonna watch the full trailer this time. Please rise for the national anthem.
Vice, you dumbass! Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry. Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace. How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord. Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord. Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us!
Like if you cry every time. 1,300 years in the future. So we've been skipping over this except for Kaine's monologue. Mostly because, like, it's full of fucking spoilers. Which is honestly hilarious. I don't know why Yoko Taro keeps doing this. Hey Yoko Taro, why do the attract modes for your games feature, like, spoilers of incredibly late game content? But we played through the game twice now already, so... Like, that's literally like grown-up Yona. Can you imagine playing this for the first time and seeing that and seeing, wait, Kaine gets fucking speared through the chest with a geyser of blood? What? When does that happen in relation to the rest of the fucking game? Shadow Lord fight, Emil blowing up the Aerie. Fira dying. Someone needs to, like, clear their throat out from the sound of it. Anyway. So I've been reading, you know, like, books since last stream. I dove a bit more into the, short stories in Grimoire NieR. And there's some interesting stuff in there. Stuff that I feel like I heard about, like, secondhand, but, like, maybe misinterpreted. Like, there is a story in there about Jacob and Gideon, the eponymous two brothers of Two Brothers Weaponry. Telling about, like, the week prior to, like, NieR and Vice showing up for the first time when their mother was missing.
With Kaine,
oh, hold up, actually.
I was reminded about something from...
I forgot I wanted to change the costumes. But there's a story about, like, the week between when their mom leaves and when NieR and Vice show up. And I had always thought that, like, there was something I had heard of about, like, Jacob secretly despising his own brother. That doesn't actually happen. He 100% cares about his brother. Maybe a bit too much, though. And I don't mean that in, like, the weird way that you might be thinking. I mean that in a completely different weird way. There is a scene in this short story.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past.
Where prior to NieR and Vice showing
Maybe
up,
my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time.
I'll wait for the dialogue to finish.
Here we go.
Emil has a cool helmet now. And one of those, like, spear things. I forget what those are called. Ahead lies a deep dream, a dark past, and a beautiful tragedy. Delve into Kaine's memories. We already delved into Kaine's memories, and honestly, I kind of want to give my voice a little bit of a rest. What was I saying? So, in this story, it's all about Jacob, like, coming to realize that he's going to need to do everything he can to keep his brother safe, because his brother Gideon is incredibly eager to go out and look for their mom, to the point of putting himself in harm's way by, like, venturing into the junk heap. And there is a point during the story where Jacob straight up considers, like, after he's, like, locked the doors, barred the windows and everything to keep him from, like, sneaking out, he straight up considers just cutting off Gideon's legs to keep him from going anywhere. And the entire time, like, he's fucking losing his mind, and he is thinking just, like, this is what a good brother would do. I'm a good brother. Until, like, his brother, like, smiles in his sleep and, like, says his name while he's sleeping, and then he's just like, Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck am I doing? And he doesn't go through with it. In case the fact that Gideon has 2 working legs in game wasn't enough of an indication, he doesn't go through with it. But it's interesting. The short stories for Grimoire NieR are all pretty interesting in, like, the way that they paint the world and just sort of, like, the people in it. Speaking of Kaine's past, one of the short stories is about a preacher that goes to the Eyrie to preach, like, love and equality in all peoples. And motherfucking Demo from the text portions of Kaine's past, that shithead is just like, you preach equality for all, and yet we've got this person who's half shade, blah, 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 blah. He's like being a real shithead about it, and this preacher's just like, if they're half shade, it means they're half human, and isn't that enough to, like, give them the love that they so rightfully deserve? And you're thinking, okay, this guy knows what's up. And it's interesting. So this is gonna go in a rough direction here when I go about this, because it's this interesting situation where, forgot to check if the stream was on before messaging. Oh, did you send me a message? Hold on. Ah, I see. But it's this interesting situation. It's the what am I trying to fucking say? So within the story, this guy, this preacher, of indeterminate gender, they don't actually, like, specify much about them, is 100% ready to accept Kaine for her fantastical, like, the within the context of the world, fantastical differences, like being half shade. They are significantly less ready to accept Kaine for her more mundane differences within the context of the world. And it's because the story's told from the point of view of the preacher, and let's just say they don't react particularly well to finding out about these it's about how Kaine's intersex. They don't react well. And they don't react well within the narration of the story, but it ends on them desperately pleading for validation that they're still a good person. And it's very clear what the story is trying to say. That they're a hypocrite for being ready to accept Kaine for being half shade, but willing to discriminate because she's intersex. It's honestly, like, it's fascinating, quite frankly. And just like the way that they show it, just like, because like the revulsion is like palpable in the narration from this particular character, but then like the story is also like, this person clearly is on some level aware of how absolutely hypocritical they are and are desperate for the validation that they're a good person when they know that they're not. Like, let me see if I can just pull it up here real quick. I got the book right here next to me. If you want to read the story, knowing the content within it, it's called The Witch's Banquet. So, the last paragraph of this story is, surely it is only right and natural for humans to shun such monsters and wish them dead. Am I wrong? Can you honestly tell me I'm wrong? Can you? I'm not wrong, am I? I'm not a horrible person, right? I'm not the one who's despicable, right? I'm a righteous person. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I couldn't possibly be wrong, could I? Just like that sort of like desperation when it's just like they clearly know that they're not in the right here. I was very upset that Demo gets like a horrible wound in that story, and doesn't die, which is unfortunate. Right now I'm reading through the short story version of The Little Mermaid that got adapted for Replicant. This game is on the list, by the way. Good. It should be. Why the fuck am I wielding Kusanagi?
The beast approaches.
Why would I wield Kusanagi when I have a 999 attack power weapon in my inventory? Get that shit out of my face. Anyways, we gotta take care of this guy. It's gonna be super easy. So my goal for Route C is that I want to try and have the Airy be the last key we get. Because most of the time, whenever I get, like, the keys, I always end up doing Facade last. But, like, I'm pretty sure any of the keys can be the last key you get. So where is Fool's Lament? Here we go. Why don't I have any words set on these? What the hell? Well, now I need to set all the fucking words. Gebel. Lokazarkin. Yebble. Luxarkin. Yebble. Luxarkin. Way upon. Fool's Lament. Yeah, that's what I need. More attack power. And then I think I've been going with item drop rate. Pahulath Mazar. Not knockback resistance. Physical strength. Here we go. Vesuloth. Vesuloth, Solzar. And I think I looked it up, and these do stack. Okay, there we go. Ow.
What anger this creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
Right, I need to put Dark Phantasm on here.
I'm not gonna let this happen again. He dies today. My sword feels lighter.
It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike him down!
Can you, like, fall over? I know I'm going a little fast here, but, like... Thank you. I did it! I moidalized him. It's too bad Kaine wasn't conscious so that I could know that guy's tragic backstory. I'm trying to remember what other stories were in Grimoire NieR. Oh, right, they have the origin of Grimoire Vice.
Alive. Stay alive.
Which is one that I'd heard about, but never actually read myself before.
Kaine, you gotta live. You gotta come back to us.
Hi, Kaine. Everyone say hi, Kaine. Emil, get your big-ass helmet out the fucking way. Hey, girl, hey.
Emil, you were the one calling me, huh?
You still recognize me?
Yeah, sure. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Good to see you, Kaine.
You look like shit. How long has it been?
5 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
You can say that again.
Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
This is for you.
Lunar Tears. Did you make this?
It's just a little welcome back gift. It's not much, I know.
It's nothing like the one Grandma used to make, but... oh, hell. Thanks.
Excuse me.
Time to get mad again.
Popola, we did it. We freed Kaine.
Awesome. Hey, I got some bad news.
That's great. Listen, can I talk to you for a minute?
This doesn't make sense.
Please, try to understand. People are tired and scared, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
It's crap.
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village, and now they want to run you out?
People are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me. As long as you're still with us, I can deal with it. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping outside.
I'm sorry.
We'll see you later.
We're sorry.
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now. How could I have not noticed that? How selfish am I?
Maybe a little bit.
What the hell is wrong with me?
Excuse me.
We should turn in.
I didn't get much sleep that night. I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. I wanted to blame Devila for everything. That kind of fucking rumbled out of me. Goodness gracious. I wanted to grab Popola and strangle her. But she might have liked that. But anger won't accomplish anything. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. For the sake of protecting it from the horrifying threat of the Shades. ... If Devila and Popola are to blame, then I am equally at fault. For not stopping for a moment to think about Kaine and Emil. Sleep well? Sure. Well, if you say so. I need to go see Devila and Popola. Very well. Let's go. Gold moonflower seed. 900 gold. How much gold do I have right now? Too much. Way too goddamn much. Alright. Back at it again. Let's go. This is a Devila.
Hey,
Hi. I kinda thought you'd never talk to us again. This is bigger than you or Popola. It's about the whole damn village. I know, but regardless, you should go talk to Popola. I think she wanted to discuss the Shadow Lord with you. I can do that. Oh, and also... Yeah? Excuse me. Sorry about yesterday. I kind of flew off the handle. No, you didn't. Besides, it was our fault in the first place. Let Emil and Kaine know that we're sorry, alright? I'll do that. One of the short stories is actually about Emil and Halua, who turns into the weapon that you fight in order to get the ability to undo the petrification spell. Do you remember that really sweet side quest about finding a letter from Emil and Halua's surrogate mother in Seafront? Remember how, like, kind of nice that was and sort of sweet? So it turns out that when Halua first went absolutely fucking nuts after getting turned into a weapon, their surrogate mother was one of the first people that she turned into, like, paste against the wall. And I was reading that, I'm just like, oh no. Oof. That makes that a little bit rougher. Popola. Oh, hello. Look, I want to apologize for Stop. Don't you dare. You had every right to be upset. I understand why you did what you did, even if I don't agree. You're just trying to protect the villagers. It's not your fault. Well, I still feel terrible, just so you know. I believe there was something you wished to discuss with us. Oh, right, yes, about that. You know about the Lost Shrine, right? The temple where I was first discovered. That's it, and it seems that the Shadow Lord's lair is connected to it somehow. Oh, it was right under our pages the whole time. But the entrance is sealed off, and the bridge that led us there. So take a boat. A boat? Yeah, you know, floats on water, sometimes has a sail for easier steering. Generally used to ferry people across rivers, lakes, ocean. I know what a boat is, Popola. I mean, which boat specifically? Oh, yes, the trade waterway's been repaired. We've been using it a lot recently. With all the shades running around, it's safer than trying to cross the plains. There's a landing point near the path to the Lost Shrine's back entrance. I let the ferryman know about you. He'll take you wherever you need to go without charge. That should make it easier for you to move from town to town. Thanks, Popola. I feel like you've done so much for me. I can't believe I was such an ass to you earlier. I told you not to worry about it, so don't. Alright, I'll see you around. Yeah, and for the love of everything, be careful. Yeah, alright. The path above the entrance to the shopping district should take me to the boat landing. There's something about the way that, like...
I fear the next card fate holds for us.
A lot of the... Oh, one of the other stories that was in Grimoire NieR, was actually one that I ended up realizing was at the beginning of the NieR Replicant novelization, part 1 of it at least. So there's a part of NieR's backstory where he was going to Seafront a lot, and I'm not going to get into the details of it, but if you know, you know. And that is both in the NieR Replicant novelization as sort of like the prologue prior to them actually getting into the events of the game. You talked about this pre-time skip, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And I found out that it's also in Grimoire NieR as just a completely separate short story, which I found a little odd.
Sup?
But, I mean, sure, okay. Ho there! Ho? Where? Popola told me about you. Just tell me where you're going and I'll sail you there. No charge. Well, we're going to the Lost Shrine. Rear path.
The Lost Shrine is at the other end of this cave.
And the Shadow Lord's castle lies just beyond.
Let us make haste.
Sounds good, let's go. Hansel. Excuse me. Who are you? I'm not gonna try and do like genuine voice acting for these. And I probably won't voice act their like mid-battle dialogue. But it'll be there. The message at the top might get in the way of it. Let's just scoot you over, maybe. Really great. There. Oh, speaking of which, thank you, Nightbot. You're a little slow on it. I think that you're supposed to go off every 20 minutes, but thank you. Who are you? Go away, dirty defective swine. I'm not like you. I'm different. I play video games. Nightbot is doing their best. And we appreciate Nightbot for doing their best. So I mentioned that I was playing through the Phoenix Wright trilogy. I haven't played a lot of the Ace Attorney games. I've only played about 3 of them. Ace Attorney, Justice for All, and then Apollo Justice. But I have enjoyed my time with them. But that being said, when I would play those games, I would play them a lot of times with liberal guide usage, let's say. I would generally always, like, follow along using a guide to help me along. But this time I've been trying to do as much as I can without using a guide. I needed a little bit of help on the second case because I was having a little bit of trouble figuring out how to fucking fuck over red-white of Blue Corp. But since then, I've been managing otherwise. A lot of it is just, like, admittedly knowing ahead of time what sort of, like, answers I need to go with. You again, stop bothering me! Grimoire Vice has been taken away. Hansel is dead. There's no reason for me to exist anymore. My life is over, just leave me alone. You... Excuse me. Just let me clear my throat. I do have to say, like, even if, in part, I'm sort of just, like, remembering the way that the cases are supposed to go, the feeling of, like, getting these right on my own without using a guide is fucking incredible. Here we have someone too dedicated to their work and conflating it with their value as a living person. I jest. Oh. Okay. Should not be mean to the shades. They're already going through a lot. Oh, is this the one that, like, spawns below us and I need to wait for it to, like, run up here? He seems a little confused, but he's got the spirit. Oh, there he goes. Hold up. Go on, man. You can do it. I'm very proud of you. All right, let's go. Okay. Something I've sort of realized playing the Phoenix Wright trilogy, though, is as much as I really like the original games, I think one of the things about Ace Attorney specifically, the first one, that I remember really hooking me. Oh. But I remember really being hooked by the, particularly by the case that they added for the DS version of Ace Attorney. With all the additional mechanics that they put into it. And thinking those are really cool. And it's part of the reason that I think my favorite of the series that I've played might be Apollo Justice, because since Apollo Justice was the first one made specifically for the DS, it has all of those mechanics in it from the beginning. Rise from the Ashes is great. Yeah, I'm really excited to play it. I'm working my way through the Steel Samurai one right now. And it's so nice. It's such a good game. And I'm excited to, I never finished Justice for All. I think I stopped just before Turnabout Big Top, hilariously enough. But it'll be nice to actually finish Justice for All and then finally play Trials and Tribulations for the first time. I honestly feel like Big Top gets too much hate, but I think I'm the only person who thinks that. I don't know if you've watched Nesmi VA's stuff. I think it would be because like having seen Nesmi VA's recap of Turnabout Big Top, I can understand where part of that comes from. What with the incredibly uncomfortable love triangle. And then also kind of like the obnoxious mechanic with the clown testimony. But I can understand where defenders of it would what defenders of it would appreciate. Oh yeah, there's bits that are bad for sure.
Who are these guys?
Certainly not your garden variety shades.
Their bodies aren't fully functional.
I've heard of this. A cursed area where incomplete shades gather.
There's bits of the whole series that are bad in similar ways. Oh, for sure. Like, they make the exact same mistake in Trials and Tribulations, with one of the, flashback cases. But, like, that's... Like, I've talked about this before, where it's just, like, there's a point at which it's like, hey, this is, like... This has happened, and the only way that it's going to get changed is if, like, they decide to go back and just, like, rewrite it and then put out a patch for it, which, like, if they don't do that, like, I'm not going to, like, necessarily worry about it. Sometimes you just gotta take things as they are. I've also been watching through some of the anime, which is kind of nice, despite how, like, hilariously off-model characters will get sometimes. I want to put this one right here. Hello, Eustace Servaday. Welcome. Good to see you. I'm talking about Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I didn't realize that the Apollo Justice trilogy was coming out so soon, and I'm probably not going to be able to get it on release date, which I'm a little bummed about because I'm going to be going on a trip next week, and thus will not have the money to actually get it in time. But, you know, alas. Would it be wild if Ace Attorney turned out to be an autobiography? Ooh. Damn! Okay. Fuck that guy in particular, I guess. I want to see court documents? I want to see court documents when they got where they got a pair to testify. Rip Bozo. I love having an absurdly broken build. It's my favorite. I've treated you all poorly. I mocked you, betrayed you, all because you went Gestalt before the change was complete. But after all this, I think I can understand you. I think we can speak as equals. This makes me very happy. I hope we can spend the rest of our life... What was that? That was the rest of your lives.
Kaine, Emil, I want you to... Look, I'm sorry, right?
Sorry for what?
I'm going to talk to the villagers. I want them to let you in.
Oh, it's no big deal. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to it.
Well, you shouldn't be. It's crap, and it needs to change.
I wish everyone felt the same way. It's all right, too. I like camping out with Kaine. It's kind of fun, in a weird way. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
I like that we actually get to see some of that stuff in Replicant. That's one of my favorite things that they added for that game.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Otesra. Experience rate plus 15%. Ow! Haha, die. Anyway. I can't wait to see how hilariously I trivialize this. Don't you touch them.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
Yeah, hold on.
These are creatures of the dark. Have you felled the beast?
I was just getting started playing through Replicant when they initially announced the end of T-Crap, so I stopped my playthrough to wait and see how bad it would get, partly out of spite for Squeenix. I should get back to that. Replicant is really good. Replicant's a good game.
Oh, this is one
Ow.
son of a bitch.
Damn it! Damn it!
Hey there, sunshine. You ain't feeling bad this week, are ya?
Boop.
Ain't no turning back now. You got a lust for blood. You got it.
That's probably bad, right? Oh. Oh, it's going further in. Ooh, she's sliding down it.
Oh, you're kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me! Anyways. Give me my sword back. Reach out and touch NieR.
Kaine, are you alright? We've got to get help.
I fear there is little we can do.
Yeah, how are you going to, like,
No.
genuinely?
Kaine!
We've got to get help. My guy, she has a giant hole punched through her torso. Like, I know she's gonna be fine.
What is that?
It's all over for you, sunshine.
But also...
Kaine! Kaine!
It's just like, oh my god, she has a giant spear through her heart. Quick, give her CPR.
Look at Kaine's shade!
Oh, okay, so
We've
that's
no
not actually...
choice.
Hold
We
on.
must strike
Let me
it
just...
down.
Kaine! Please come back!
Where is the midway point here? Hold on. Four, 79, 81. Here we go. Perfect. Anyway. Fuck. Ow.
Stay your blade. Magic is required against this foe.
Okay.
Oh dear.
God, the Emil head magic orbs just all charging in on you like that. It's very funny.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine, you need to try and not die. Emil's gonna be very sad, and also so will I.
Kaine.
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with you.
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again,
Oh, right,
we'll
this one just
stop
goes
it
by its
again,
own-
as many
or on
times
its
as
own.
it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you. I'm weak and sad and lonely, but somehow you make me strong. You're my friend and I need you, so you can't go away.
All right. All right. Stop crying.
Calm down, God.
Thank you. I'm all right.
She's all right because the shade possessed the left side of her body. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. I mean this in the nicest way possible. Emil is such a speedwagon in this. Over there. Even Emil is afraid! Alright, let's go. Obtained a mysterious stone fragment. Yeah. What is this? I have no idea. How remarkably useless of you. Well, let's go ask Popola. It's a cipher of some kind. Can you determine its meaning? I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle. Here, just take a look at this. I wrote down all the words I can understand. This fragment is called the Stone Guardian. Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. Excuse me. There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, the Memory Tree, Loyal Cerberus. The Law of Robotics probably refers to the Junk Heap, and the Memory Tree might be the Forest of Myth. But as for Sacrifice and Loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue. No problem. If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right? Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage. We kill them all or they kill us. Besides, it's the only way to reach the Shadow Lord. It won't be easy. Kill Shades and save my daughter. Easiest thing in the world. But But how can you even be sure that she's... Because she is, alright? So the junk heap in the Forest of Myth, right? I'm on my way. Please be careful. Oh, and listen, about Kaine and Emil. The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and they're thankful. It's just, they're scared, you know? People can't change overnight. I'll hurry them along as best I can, but can you please give them a little more time? I guess. So we're going to be doing the junk heap first. Because in order to make sure that we get the Aerie as our last key piece, we need to use the option to talk to Popola before we get any of the key pieces. And the junk heap and facade are the two sequences that are split into like two halves, where there's like a clear like intermission point where you can choose to go do something else. So if we talk to Popola after doing the first half of the junk heap, then rather than give us the mission to go to the Aerie, she'll let us know that, hey, you have a letter in your mailbox, which is the start of the facade mission. Let's head for the junk heap. Popola said we might be able to find a key fragment in the junk heap. Perhaps we can find a clue at Two Brothers' weaponry. Yeah, I guess. Sure. Let's go check out the junk. Who wants to go look at junk? I want to go look at some junk. This is a single entendre. Anyway. Alright, we need to go to the Northern Plains.
I fear the next card fate holds for us.
It is the Three of Diamonds. Did you have the Three of Diamonds? Please, if you did, come up and claim your Excuse me. My tongue stopped working for a second there. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. What the hell is that sound I keep hearing? Someone's computer is chiming. Ah, it's Natalie's. She's taking screened shots. Yep.
Where'd they go? Get him! Don't let him escape!
Are we gonna die, Mom? My child.
There's something over there!
You're almost grown up now, my child. Stay strong. You must run now, do you understand? Run as fast as you can. What about you? I'll challenge them that will give you time to escape. No, no, you can't. Be safe, my child. Be safe and happy. Promise me that you will remember your Mather. Mom, wait, let's go together. Mom, wait. Mom, no, don't leave me. I forgot this one's kind of long. Mom, why? It's the boy. Who's there?
Who are you?
I'm Khalil. What's your name?
Military defense robot P-33. You are an intruder. You must be eliminated. Error. There is something leaking from your eyes.
I'm crying, you big dumb robot. I miss my mom.
What is crying? Who is Mom?
It doesn't matter. I can't see her ever again because she's dead.
My creator is also dead. He perished hundreds of years ago.
Hundreds of years ago, really?
874 years, 10 months, 14 days, 4 hours, and 43 minutes. 44 minutes.
Okay, I don't know if you heard of my life in gaming, but for reasons I think one of the hosts of the show may or may not be aware of what art I do now. Can't say I'm familiar with it. Aren't you lonely?
I am incapable of being lonely, or missing others, or crying.
Fucked up if true. I'm crying because I don't want to die.
You will die.
If the humans catch me, they're gonna kill me.
Why will they kill you?
Sniff wah.
I will not permit the humans to kill Khalil.
Huh?
Military defense robot P-33 will protect you.
You're gonna help me?
P-33 is charged with defending others. P-33 will defend Khalil.
Oh, hooray, thanks, robot. And since we're friends now, I'm gonna call you Beepy. Now we gotta watch these chuckle
There's
fucks.
gotta be tons of machinery here.
Yeah, but I don't know how much we can actually use.
Oh, wow! Check this out! It looks brand new!
Hey, be careful there.
I'm fine!
Oh no.
Huh?
Look out!
Jacob! Jacob, no! No, this can't be happening!
Hey man, what's up? Excuse me. There's something kind of funny about the fact that, like, Jacob died and then Gideon looked up and saw a robot and immediately thought, oh, the robot must have done it. Wow, that was scary.
The noise of the intruders caused the structure to fail. They should have proceeded with more caution. One intruder has perished.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't think they were chasing me. They seem nice.
The junk heap. Perhaps we should speak to the brothers. They might know something about this.
One has perished. Damn, sucks. Anyway. Hello.
Oh, hello again.
You're the little one, aren't you? You've grown. How fares your brother? My brother's been dead for 4 years. I see. Please, forgive the question. It's okay. Look, I need to ask you for something. What is it? You heard any rumors about any shades around here? Not the little guys. I'm looking for one that's unusually big and strong. No, I haven't heard about anything like that, but I haven't really been listening. I just want to destroy robots. Rip them up. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. Sorry to bug you. Wait. Yeah. Yes? I recently got my hands on a weapon. A very powerful weapon. I thought you might like to... Son of a fucking... I thought you might get some use out of it. Okay. Obtain the two-handed sword Iron Will. Do we not already have this weapon? Shh, these things happen the second time around. Or the third, you know. However many times we've done this. This sword has seen better days. Yeah, it's pretty beat up. I mean, there's potential, but it's fairly powerless right now. Can you repair it? I can repair anything with the proper material. If you'll fix it, I'll get the parts. I'm so glad I decided not to throw this out. I'm gonna need some memory alloy. Only the real big enemies on the second basement level have them, so watch yourself. Also, here's the passcode to get down there. Use it on the elevator. You got it. What do we got for stuff I can upgrade? Kusanagi. I don't got no forlorn necklaces. Necklaces. I don't really need to upgrade anything anyway. Okay. Yeah. Do I already have a memory alloy in my inventory? Oh. I could skip this if I wanted to.
It's a shame about the older lad. He was but a child.
He died protecting the only family he had left. It's a damn shame.
Do I want to run through this again? Like, I could. I don't, like, need to or anything. Yeah, why not? Yeah, no, actually. Yeah, no, let's go for it. I just won't do, like, the full round of it like I normally would. I'll clear out the second floor and then I'll just come back up.
The elder brother postponed his job for the sake of his sibling.
No.
He was able to help shape.
Probably not. Whoop. Trying to think about what else I've been up to recently. That copy of the Phoenix Wright trilogy that I have is a physical copy. I had to get an imported version, but those don't actually go for very much. So that's not that. It wasn't that big of a deal. small price to pay to have like a nice physical copy of something. Wabba? Okay. And like, especially considering that like, Switch games are all region free anyway. Which is like, I pop in and it's just the English version of the game. And that's pretty nice. I did also get the remake of Trace Memory, as well as its sequel, and I've played a good chunk of that. That's been a lot of fun. It's gotten me thinking about the developer behind Trace Memory also made the Hotel Dusk games, and I've got both of those, like physical copies of both of them, and I've always been meaning to like get into those. I'm not usually much of a visual novel kind of guy. But, you know, sometimes a bitch wants to branch out. I'm bitch in this scenario. I don't know if that was clear. Just wanted to make sure I put that out there, that I am, in fact, bitch in the scenario being discussed here. I find that surprising. Really? Yeah, I'm just not really... Since visual novels are 100% all about the narrative. Yeah, but, like, I'm also... You need to understand... I also have ADHD, so I like having things to do with my hands. And I think that might be in part why what I mentioned earlier with regards to like really liking like Apollo Justice in particular, because it had a lot of the mechanics introduced in Rise from the Ashes, where it's more stuff for me to do. And I like that. So I like games that have like really, really good narratives, but also like give me things to like do and interact with, you know? For example, NieR. Hold up, what's that? Ambor. Bokeh antenna. At least you have a game with a strong narrative and good interactivity nearby. Nearby. I get it. I see what you've done. First of all, how dare you? I've been thinking about that Grandview game. I might go ahead and get that. Like the whole thing, possibly. I don't know. I really want to know what I'm going to be looking at for my tax return. Because I did all my taxes. Because I like to get those done early so that I'm not scrambling to do them, like, later on. Damn, alright. Titanium alloy. But I like to get all that done early so I'm not scrambling to do it later on. And right now, I'm just waiting for approval and hoping I did everything right. But if I did, it could mean exciting things. Possibly. I'm hoping. Uh-oh. 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 Open up. Open up. Open up. Open up. Open up. Alright, so then now, instead of doing, like, the full tour where, like, I do, like, the cart ride and everything, I'm just gonna take the elevator back up to the previous floor. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not going the right way, actually. This is the wrong fucking way. Yeah. And that will be the end of the first half of the junk heap section. The junk heap quest. And then at this point, we're going to go back and talk to Popola so that we can start the facade quest. Okay, ready? What's a ship?
A large seagoing vessel that carries freight and passengers over bodies of water.
Yay, you're so great, BP. You learned so much.
You have taught me much, Khalil. You have helped to expand my vocabulary.
Including all of the swear words.
You have instructed me in the ways of the outside world.
Well, there's tons of stuff I don't know either. Maybe we should leave here and go explore the world.
Because we are friends.
Hell yeah, buddy. That's right. Yay, it's gonna be fun. I always fucking die inside when I get to this part. It be like that sometimes. Let's save my game. Save my game. Save my game. Please. Alright. Yep. Sup, fucker? That's some pretty impressive stuff you found. I'll start upgrading your weapon right away. I won't charge you for it either since you helped me out. Yeah, you better not. Well, actually, this is going to take a little more time than I thought. No sense in you waiting around. I'll send you a letter once it's ready. That would be great. It seems we have some free time on our hands. Well, what next? Go speak with Popola. Maybe Popola has some new information. Let's go see her. Very well. God, I'm just thinking... All I can think about is Ace Attorney now. I got bit by the bug. Go speak with Papaya. Papaya, 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 papaya. You know what's kind of good?
I fear the next card fate holds for us.
Shut the fuck up. You know what's kind of good? Is popcorn that's a little bit burnt. Am I fucked up and Jokerfied for having that opinion? That I kind of like when popcorn's a little bit burnt. Really, most food is better when it's just a little bit burned.
Hey.
Heck yeah, it's the best popcorn. Thank you. Ah, you're back. Have you learned anything new about the Shadow Lord's key? No, sorry. This is really hard. Loyal Cerberus might refer to a dog, but I've never seen anything that would fit the bill. Well, keep trying, Popola. You're kind of my last hope. I'll do what I can. Oh, and by the way... I was walking by your house earlier and I noticed you had some mail. You might want to check it out. Oh, thanks. I kind of want to stream the Ace Attorney series, if only because I think I could get some good art for that. But also, like, this is kind of the issue with, like, doing, like, visual novels for streams. Is that, I have to do all, if not most, of the voice acting. And just, like, there's already so many games where, like, I have to do that anyway. Like, I'm gonna be going back to Legend of Zelda at some point. Official notice. As per Rule 2020... fucking... God damn it. I fucked it up. Okay. According to the rules, I must be executed. Bring in the next one. Blech. As per Rule 25,656, please consider this your official notice that the King of Facade has chosen to enter into the ceremony of matrimony. Please lodge all objections and or congratulations through the official channels stated in Rule 38,585. Sincerely, the Facade Royal Office of Marriage and other legally binding contracts and concerns. P.S. Hey guys, it's me, the King of Facade. Sorry this is all formal and stuff. Listen, I'm getting married and I really want you to come, so get over here. Doing visual novel streams by yourself is very draining. I usually see people having a guest to share the VA. I gave up trying to stream Great Ace Attorney because of that. Understandable. The king is getting married. Ah, it does this old book good to see a boy become a man. He is 15, Vice. He is definitely not a man. It would be rude to miss the king's wedding. We haven't been to Facade in a while. We should pay them a visit. I did a Let's Play of 999 doing all the voices myself. It was an experience. My throat hurt muchly. Yeah, I haven't really had any, like, throat issues after doing, like, streams with, like, heavy voice acting, thankfully. Ho there. What? Where? Getting on? Grab some viewers, put them on Discord, and make them do the voices with you. I would gladly do a judge for you. I appreciate that. They turned our beautiful forests into this. Bark, bark, bark. Woof, woof. Borf, borf. No, my brother, we dare not, we cannot defeat these humans in direct combat. Wan Wan, have faith in me. I know they can learn to live alongside others. I know it well. But you see, that wouldn't work for me because it's my stream and I have a compulsive need to be the center of attention. That's only mostly a joke. I played AC with some friends once and we were all assigned different characters to voice. Oh, that does sound fun. Facade. Let me in. Let me in. We're going to straight up ignore the person who still has a side quest because I don't want to do that side quest. King's Manch. I'm gonna put the controller down for a second and check my social media while we go around the Sand River. Has it been 7 years since Resident Evil 7? God damn. Cheap ass gamer coming in clutch with rumor and Nintendo Direct will most likely happen this year. Thanks, guys. Alright. Nintendo will publish a game at some point. But you have to, it's for the lore. I'm sure there's some good lore if I were to do that quest, but I'm not gonna do that. Breaking news. Nintendo will publish a game. Nintendo, the company you've come to know and love for all of your favorite franchises, will be publishing a brand new game, and it will be available on the Nintendo eShop later today. Oh, you came. It's been so long.
I hear your days of bachelorhood are coming to a close, King.
My deepest sympathies. I'm just kidding. You'll love married life.
Thank you for the save, Daddy. I really don't want you making those fucking ball and chain jokes.
Forgive my prying, but we are all eager to know the identity of your lucky bride.
Resident Evil 7 years. Oh yes, how rude of me. Isbila. How nice to see you again. Oh, right. One of the short stories is about Fira, actually. And it's kind of really nice seeing her interacting with the Prince of Facade for the first time and getting to, like, know him and getting to, like, know living in the city. It was a really good story. So now I'm going to feel extra sad when what inevitably happens.
Have we met?
It's me, Fira.
You have grown into a fine example of womanhood. I'm sure you will make a splendid queen.
Vice, she is also 15 years old. Please calm down. With the fucking, like, womanhood stuff.
Kaine's gonna want to see this.
They are children. Ha ha ha, indeed. But I am truly glad to see you all. Did you know that my bride threatened to boycott the ceremony? If you did not come? Ah, are you Emil?
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Congratulations on your wedding.
You don't need me to read that one.
I'm sorry Kaine's not here, but
I feel like I make that joke every time. Let me guess, she's outside, right? What nonsense! The girl knows she's welcome here. And now I insist that you stay with me tonight as honored guests of the royal family.
How can we refuse?
By saying no. How can we refuse? You can't! It's a rule! Hurry! One of our brothers is caught in a human trap. Why would they hunt us? Bunch of flea-ridden curs. Better clear them out. Can't be letting them spoil the king's wedding, eh? So it's all they're doing. The night before the wedding. I just don't understand why they have a rule governing the timing and water temperature. Just be glad they don't have any rules about flying books. Actually, we do. Kaine? What is wrong? I don't like this. Weddings are festive occasions, you know? Should I even be here? Perhaps you could slip a few profanities into the ceremony so you feel more at home. Shut up, asshole. It was a serious question. This city runs on rules, not prejudice. And besides, the queen owes you her life. You're going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I guess. Will you at least procure a new set of lingerie for the festivities? Some spring colors, perhaps? Keep talking, Vice. Oh, this is Kaine's theme. Oh. Can't sleep? Weddings are so exciting. I may not sleep for days. Hell, Emile. Sounds like you're the one getting hitched. Hehe. Yeah, I know. Although, I'd like to get married someday. I mean, if I can find a girl who doesn't mind what I look like. Yeah, so what was your wedding like? Did you have a huge feast where you made lots of toasts? Was there dancing, and jesters, and bears on unicycles, and... It was a long time ago, Emile. Well, would you ever have another one? Alright, that's enough weird questions. Go to sleep. I think it's an important question. Yes, I'm gay. The harvest is weak again this year, and the people are beginning to go hungry. And our quarrel with the wolves has taken a turn for the worse. The duties of a king are overwhelming. In truth, I feel somewhat guilty about holding a festival to celebrate my wedding.
Finding light in the bad times is the mark of a true leader.
I couldn't have spoken better myself. Your people deserve a moment of rest and celebration.
I guess that's true.
And a man works better when he has something, or someone to fight for. Trust me, this is a subject I know well.
Heh, we should make that a rule. Please don't. Someone to fight for. Yes, I like the thought of that. You are now legal. Everyone in Facade is now legally obligated to get married. If you don't get married, you will be executed. Jesus Christ. Speaking of executed, the Woobs. They're not doing so hot. Be strong, young one. Fight! That might actually be one you want to leave in. Taking that out might make it worse. Oh, that is in there. Woo. What have we done to earn such wrath? You are right, my brother. We move tonight. The humans will pay for what they have done. I'm going to check out because I'm exactly at this part in the remake. Night, everyone. Night, Eustace.
How nice! A wedding! Flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's great.
What could go wrong?
I'm jealous. Aren't you kind of jealous, Kaine? Oh, come on.
Some of those wolves howling didn't sound like wolves. Like, the ones that got, like, really squealy. It's kind of given me, like, Deadly Premonition 1 monkey squirrel vibes. And thus, in front of these beloved guests, and per Rule 904, I hereby request that you seal your union with a kiss. This sort of thing's always hard for me. I love just the fucking... Hold on. Hold on. The fucking sand skip scooting by as the cutscene started. We're gonna have to run that back in just a moment. Habwa? The wolves are coming, run! Damn, that's crazy. Oh shit.
Fira!
The wolves. Okay, so hold up 1 second. Whoop! Whoop! Woo! 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 Oh god, let me get out of the scene. Woo! I'm sorry, that's really funny to me.
That wolf is a shade.
Hold on, let me just... Fuck. Stop moving! I keep hitting the right bumper to do Dark Phantasm, and I don't know why.
Here! Here!
Fira, Fira! Fucking get up! No, why did you protect me? Fira, please say something. My husband, enough. The people are nervous. This is so much for 15-year-olds to endure. You're more important to me. Thank you. You're going to be all right. Thank you for making someone like me your bride. Fira, no, don't leave Fira. Fira, come back. She is gone, my liege. A prouder, more splendid queen there will never be. Fira, your life had just begun. You came from the outside. Your life was hard. But now you were finally going to be happy. My liege. We were going to travel, to see new things, to be together. We were going to be together forever. We promised each other. Oh, shit. Get out of here. I might have other subtitles. Fuck. All men take arms. The wolves die tonight.
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
Well, actually, my liege, we mustn't. Then I go myself. You can't, my lord. They must die. Kill the wolves. Kill them all. The queen would very much frown upon this course of action. You are the king and leader of the masked people. Your duty is to your people and their homes. While the threat of the wolves looms large, we must first solidify Fasade's defenses. I beg of you, do not bring shame to the queen's memory as a ruler or a husband. I think what's wild to me is that they're just like, this is a battle you can't win, but it's just like, no, it is explicitly a battle that they can, because the wolves no longer have the numbers to fight them, because they were killed, because of you guys, actually. The king's grief is strong. I doubt he will stand down at this point. I think you're right. Sooner or later, he'll go charging into the wolf's den. Will we let him go by himself? Of course not. Then we must prepare for the fight. It will not be an easy one. I know. Well, what next? Let's go check to see if letters arrived from the younger brother. Let's see if the Junkheap kid sent us a letter. I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to do this right now. We're just gonna go. We're gonna leave. All right, let's go. I often find myself rewatching the same videos that, like, parts of them get stuck in my head. So, well-known streamer Penny Olivia Snapcube Parker, did a playthrough of Metroid Prime. That there's a really good series of highlight reels for, and I would highly recommend them. They're very funny. But there's this part from, I want to say, either the first or the second one, where she sees a missile expansion that I think you can't get until like a little bit later in the game. And for some reason, she does this fucking Veruca Salt bit where she's just like, Papa, I want the vial. And it's not that particular line that gets me. But she follows it up with, like, doing the papa voice, just like, we have vials at home. And she's like, but I want that one. And when he asks the when she does the bit where he asks the reason why she wants that one, the response is, colors. Which for some reason just sticks in my mind and it's just like, it's on fucking loop. It's just like, I'll just be sitting there, I'll just be like, colors. Colors. Dear Daddy, this is to inform you that the upgrade work on your weapon has been completed. The weapon is ready and available for pickup at your earliest convenience. I also have more personal requests to make if you want to. Hope we can discuss further once you arrive to pick up the weapon. Yours, Two Brothers Weaponry. Colors. Me when someone asks what mainline Sonic game I've played the least of. Imagine if this was how every weapon upgrade worked. What, you gotta like hand it off to the Two Brothers Weaponry and they're just wait to get a letter from them? God, what if it was like the fucking gardening where you had to wait like real-time days for it? When someone asks what the grimoires are named for. Ah! But yeah, I believe that's what the kids call a vocal stim. Whoop! Haha! It's also commonly known as echolalia. 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 Blah, blah, blah. Now I'm just gonna be doing that all night. Which, I mean, the alternative is that I continue having the Steel Samurai theme stuck in my head. Because, so I work for, I've talked about this before, but for anybody who doesn't know, I do customer service for a communications company, and I work from home, so because I don't have a supervisor breathing down my fucking neck, I will sometimes just kind of like, you know, do this or that between calls, like read a book, watch a video, play a video game. So I was, my main thing was doing Ace Attorney between calls today. But like, because I would sometimes like need to take a call, I would like turn down the volume on the game, and you know, do the calls. But since I was on the Turnabout Samurai fucking quest, really, level, chapter, Jesus fuck. Like occasionally I would have to stop on a screen where like it was just the fucking Steel Samurai.
Your weapon is ready to go.
Theme, and I would just have to like listen to it quietly on loop. So like, I'd be working on something and I'd just be like, dun, 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 dun.
Great, thanks.
You know, with a weapon like that,
You were going to say?
I need to ask you for a favor.
You need to?
Oh yeah?
I want you to avenge my brother.
That's a rather ponderous favor.
You gotta check out the official vocal version. I do. You know, at least when the King of Facade was on like a murderous rampage against the wolves, like, he does it himself. Like, Gideon's out here just like, hey, can you go kill this guy for me?
It's my mission. It's why I've been creating these weapons for the past 4 years.
I can't do it myself, of course. That would be stupid.
I don't care about money. I only care about making a weapon strong enough to kill those bastards.
Yeah, all right, man.
What bastards?
The ones in the mountain. That little shade and his robot.
There are shades here?
Your brother was killed by a shade?
Yes.
And what have we decided,
It's killing time.
Who's train? I should save. Hold on. Imagine if Gideon was using shade as a slur and referring to himself. Huh? I don't know if I follow. You think he really thinks the shade did it, or he knows it was his fault and doesn't want to admit it? Oh, was that in response to what Lucas said? I think it's kind of a combination. I think it's column A, column B, honestly. I think there's part of him deep down that sort of knows that it was his fault in the moment. But because Khalil and BP were there when it happened, and he saw them, it was just like, ooh. My brain will correlate that causation for sure. I'm ready to internalize this. Doesn't want to admit it, blames on the shade, but is referring to himself in some way. Yeah, I definitely in my humble onion, I think he internalized the correlation between, like, the collapse and the robot being there. But there's, like, a part of him deep down that knew it was his fault. He just doesn't listen to that part anymore. Onions can be humble? Is that one of their layers? Hold on, this is gonna be great. Where he knows it's his fault, but also thinks it wouldn't have happened anyway if it wasn't for the machines and shades. Also, to be honest, I'm like half asleep. I did not sleep well last night. Me neither. It's weird. I slept like absolute shit last night. And I could not tell you why. Thankfully, this time, I'll have this energy drink to crash from. Neither because I kept having to wake up at 8 a.m. to take medicines. This will be the first night I get a full sleep in 5 days. Fuck. That's rough. Trigger. For the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2? What the fuck am I talking about? Rough trigger for the PlayStation 2, clearly. What the fuck was that noise? Can't even get the energy to play something to pass the time at the moment. Just gonna stall a bit and then bed. Understandable. Oh. Don't touch me. Excuse me. I got hip ups. Blech, excuse me. Hold up. I'm like running my fingers through the Rolodex in my mind. Rolodex? Is that the right word? Rolex is the watch. Rolodex is the fucking index card flippy thing that Hannibal Lecter had. I'm flipping through the Rolodex in my mind to try and like find other like topics that I wanted to talk about today. I don't have my whiteboard set up in any way yet. And I think Natalie wanted to use my easel for painting, so I have given that to her for the time being. But like the only thing that I'm coming up with is like Final Fantasy XIV stuff, which we can't talk about that because this isn't a Final Fantasy XIV stream. And as per one of the main rules of the Shark stream, we can only talk about Final Fantasy XIV stuff on a Final Fantasy XIV stream. Flowerite. Get over here. Stipped boat. Now. Alright, what's this one? Ah! Damascus Steel! I can use that to upgrade a fool weapon. Boken Antenna. God, you know what I am thinking about? Oh, every talk of Final Fantasy XIV outside the 14 stream should be punishable with 1 hour of Drakengard 1. If I had Drakengard 1, I would, but I don't, so unfortunately, it's just not gonna be, that's not gonna happen. I'm really excited about the Berserk Blu-rays. I'm really excited for those. They pre-order for that popped up on Amazon, so I'm just like, yeah, I'll do that. March 27th, can't get here quick enough. Ouch. My bones and organs? Oh. What's this? Titanium alloy. Pardon me. Right. Excuse me, kinda. that. Okay. Now we hop on the minecart ride. Shit, I don't have both hands on the controller. Fuck! Anyway. Try that again. Remember, kids, always keep both hands on the controller. Else that sort of shit happens. I think I need to have a burger sometime. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've had a good burger. Not like good burger like from all that, but like a burger that is good, you know? I think a really good burger would fix me. Anyway. Excuse me. Prime Video thinks that I'll like the Marvels. And maybe I would. I liked Ms. Marvel just fine. Like, I thought it was an okay series. I haven't watched Echo yet, though. I kind of wanted to, because I know that Daredevil's in it, and I really liked Netflix Daredevil. That was a good fucking show. At the very least, seasons 1 and 3 and the first 4 episodes of season 2 were good shows. I can say that with my whole chest and mean it. Latter parts of season 2 were, maybe a little bit rougher around the edges. Stipped boat. Ow. Ow. Sometimes a good TV show can be a really good first season, a really good third season, and then a really good first 4 episodes of the second season. Sometimes that's all you need. I'm like leaning. I'm like starting to like lurch forward into my mic. So, my wife Natalie, my beautiful, lovely wife Natalie, recently shared something with me about a promotional image for Season 2 of the Halo TV show. Now, if you've come to my streams before, you know that I actually kind of like the Halo TV show. Like, I think it's fine. And the image was Master Chief sitting in, like, what looks like a seat on a pelican or something. And it was kind of like this nice sort of like dichotomy where it's just like to the right was like a door outside filled with light, and then to his left was like further into whatever vehicle he was in, and there was like this red glow to it, which, you know, interpret that sort of symbolism as you will. And the person who was sharing their opinion on how they felt about the image had mentioned something along the lines of it feeling like, you know, the image was depicting Chief as like a tyrant, like sitting upon a throne or something like that. And I didn't really get that sort of vibe from it personally. Like, based on like my sort of interpretation of it, it definitely felt like he seemed more like exhausted, like tired. Which, if you've seen the show, which, realistically speaking, you probably haven't. General critic response to it was usually pretty good, but critical response amongst its target audience, which would be, you know, people who like Halo, wasn't generally considered pretty good. But if you've seen it, you know that kind of fits for like where the story of the show is right now, where like a lot of it is Chief being like pulled in like a bunch of different directions and very exhausted of like realizing that he is like, everyone who interacts with him generally has like a, you know, ulterior motive or an agenda that they are hoping to like essentially use him for. So him just sort of like looking exhausted and like that weariness kind of like implying that that weariness could potentially pull him in one of two different directions, is very on point for like where the show is right now. And I'm looking forward to seeing where Season 2 actually goes, especially because it looks like it's going to be finally covering the fall of Reach, which is a major event within the lore of Halo, if you're aware of that sort of thing. Halo lore, Halor, if you will. Which means that they'll actually finally be getting to Halo at some point. I do hope that show continues, and I hope it gets a really good special effects budget so it can put the Arbiter on screen. So that I can be completely normal about it. As normal as a person can possibly be. Like, it's boring how normal I am about the Arbiter from Halo. You would not believe how normal I am about him. The degree to which I'm normal about the Arbiter from Halo is almost as like intense as the degree to which I'm normal about Umos from Metroid Prime 2. Machine oil.
I've never heard of a shade living with a machine. What's that about?
Doesn't matter. I'll kill the Shade and anyone who gets in my way.
Currently, the only difference between how normal I am about Arbiter and how normal I am about Umos is I haven't made plans to get art of my persona with Umos in illicit situations. Or have I? In either direction of that, Arbiter or Umos. You'll never know. Oh, you're coming with me. I skipped over all that dialogue. Don't worry about it. We've seen it before. It's fine. Fuck. Oof. Oof. Oh, hey, big guy.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning.
Are you mad at me? Do not kill, do not kill. Protect Khalil. But what if I just did this? And what if I did that again? No. What if I did it just a little bit more, though? Oh, this is my favorite Final Fantasy XIV song.
Exterminating. In.
This thing can transform?
I wouldn't really call that a transformation. But, like, what if I did this, though? Hi, Emil. Emil's scooting in. Oh, that doesn't skip this first one. Ah. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Bleh. Hey, hold up. Hey, stop. Stop moving. I did it. I won. I'm the good guy.
Must defend my mission. My mission.
Mission.
BP, I'm sorry I'm not strong enough. I wanted to be with you forever.
Khalil. Together. BP alone. BP. Cry.
BP is going to be just fine and is going to become the god of machines in like 8,000 years. So don't worry about it. I actually don't know when that part takes place. I could find out, probably. No, I would have to pull out my fucking NieR Automata guidebooks, and I don't know where those are.
You stupid machine! You killed my family! You took everything from me!
I know they put like a pipe in his hand or something in Replicant, and I can't remember if he's supposed to have one here. But yeah, he's just hitting that thing with nothing right now, and I don't know if that's a glitch or not.
Why did you have to be here? Why you? Why are you here? Why?
Beautiful. What a perfect example of humanity.
Hey kid, could you like chill like a little bit?
Hitting that thing won't bring your brother back.
But he's dead! And it's this bastard's fault! And hitting it makes me feel better! Just wait, you freak! You goddamn freak! I'm gonna explore this entire mountain now!
The way he hits that freak is like, yeesh.
I'll make terrible weapons, killing machines! No one can stop me!
Also the way he says, killing machine!
Yeah.
It's a good bit.
Madness driven by hate. This is hardly the happy ending I was expecting.
Yeah, fucked up. Couldn't be me, though. This is genuinely some of my favorite video game dialogue ever. It's pretty good.
He doesn't know any other way.
Revenge is a fool's errand.
I know.
Yeah? Well, what next? Go meet with the King of Fakeade. Wee. Whoop. Oh, what? Okay. Oh no! How embarrassing. Anyway. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, pew. Yeah, pew. Yeah, pew. Yeah, pew. Deja vu. I have been in this place before. Whoa. Ho there. Where? Getting on? I wonder if the king is doing any better right now that he's had some time to ruminate. I bet he's doing really well right now, and definitely isn't thinking about making any poor decisions that will have lasting effects on anything, really. I'm sure the king is totally normal. Like, wouldn't it be weird if we went from one child with a murderous grudge to another child with a murderous grudge? That would be weird, right? It'd be weird if it happened like that. Fuck. There we go. I'm level 38. To the king's mansion, my good bitch. Okay. Are you ready for battle? Yeah, man. Yeah, we have to avenge Fira. Fira is no longer the only victim. These damnable wolves continue to claim the lives of my people. I will not allow them to suffer anymore. As their king, I must take a stand. And if the rules say I can't, then damn the rules.
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you fight them all?
Because the rest of the pack was killed. I will not be defeated.
Alright, count us in.
That is too much for me to ask.
We're not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't speak to a king like that.
If this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste. We can ill afford another tragedy.
My friends, thank you. NieR has a very stilted walk cycle. It's very funny to me. Where are you going, my liege? To strike the wolves. The town is yours. My liege, that is a violation of multiple rules. Did those rules keep Fira from dying? No, my lord. What did Fira ever do? She was so close to knowing happiness, and then she had it taken away from her. Yes, my lord. Was it Fira's fault that she was so frail? No, my lord. Then get out of my way. I cannot, my lord. You are behaving like a fool. You are young, so young. How dare you? Queen Fira was a kind and gentle woman. All in our city loved her, did they not? Hear me, men of the mask. Who is our leader? The king of Facade. And who is our king's beloved? Queen Fira. Who stained the court with the blood of our queen? Da wolves! Da wolves! Then who are the ones that will vanquish the wolves? The men of the mask. Sire, I request permission to join these men in battle. I apologize it took time to obtain the blessing of every citizen for the war. You visited all of them? I am sorry, my liege. There are rules about this sort of thing, after all. Rules do not exist to bind you. They exist so you may know your freedoms. Oh, I see now. My liege, you are a worthy successor to your father. You. A foolish king attracts a foolish people. Do not forget this. You are a foolish people indeed to sacrifice so much for an idiot like myself. Now loading. Is this all that remain? The humans will be upon us shortly. We can make our escape if we move now. I hear you, my brothers, and I share your desire to die with honor. Your resolve is strong and your pack thanks you. The lives of our comrades, for the pride of our pack. Death to the invaders. Awoo. This is their den. Sorry to ask so much of you. Forget it. It's for Fira. Let's move. Let's get in there. Let's do it. Awoo. Where are all the wolves? Oh!
The wolves appear to be targeting the king. He seeks the king of the sea. Unwavering defiance. Why do these beasts
Dogged.
rage? The smaller wolves are not infected with shades, but as for the leader,
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them!
Okay. Whoa. Where? Oh! Hey, wait, come back. Hey, wait, come back.
stay on your guard.
Ow. Alley-oop. I did it. Horrid beast die. We cannot know peace as long as you draw breath. Those are my very words, human. This is for my people, and our fallen, and for Fira! What have we done to deserve such a fate? Does the shadification process, like, bestow animals with the ability to, like, talk? Is that why Kaine can understand them? Like, the wolf specifically? Hello, Pupper.
I have already lived for far too long.
What was the other thing coming out in February? Madam Web. I want to watch Madam Web.
And think of me now and again.
Sorry, I just started thinking about Madam Web. I'm so sorry. That has nothing to do with anything happening right now. I got the Loyal Cerberus key. Feels good? My father. She had no voice and no family. She was placed into indentured servitude where she toiled without rest day after day. And just as her future was looking bright...
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had.
She was?
Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you?
No.
She was terribly proud of her king. And now you must do all that you can to honor her memory.
I will do my best, I swear it. I'm sorry, I need to be alone right now. King isn't allowed to shed tears in front of others.
Is that another infernal rule?
People of the mask live and die by our rules. And sometimes we even break them. Isn't that right, Fira? The poor king. I know, but there's nothing more we can do for him. A sad truth indeed. Anyway, Popola said we might be able to find something in the Forest of Myth. You will forgive me if I seem less than enthusiastic about such a trip. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pop over to the Forest of Myth, save, and call it a stream. And the next time, we'll probably be able to do Forest of Myth, the Airy, and then just bring it on home. Ho there. What? Where? Getting on? So while we're on our way there, I do want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, and co-host at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube.com at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream was done by Audrey and B of Team Catpole. You can find on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, co-host, and now VGen at Team Catpole. That's TEAMCATPLE. Fantastic artists. You should commission them. They've got VGen now. Use that. Don't email them. They'll email you. Don't DM them. If you do DM them, please don't be weird. Do not be weird to my friends. We will make fun of you on stream.
This is the village from the dream.
Yeah.
Truly a nightmare I hope never to experience again.
I hear you.
What else? Upcoming streams. Tomorrow, Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to be doing the FF11 event, I think, is the one that's running right now. And then continuing with the Heavensward New Game Plus. Friday should be Bayonetta 3 with Team Catpole. I'm going to check with them about that. See if they are good to go for that. And then Saturday is going to be more Alan Wake 2. We will be taking a break next week because I'm going to be going on vacation. But we will return to streaming once I'm back. And as I said at the top of the stream, if you can, if you're able to donate, please do donate to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund, which you can find in either in a link just below the stream, or just by going here, www.pcrf.net. Is anyone else streaming right now? Hold on. Let me see if there's anybody I can raid. BobVids is streaming. Let's go ahead and raid BobVids. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I will see you next time on the Shark stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.